Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Automation Hub Sarthak, and today I have already made this video for Hindi. I'm putting it in my English playlist for Selenium. Multiple object extraction, especially the part 1. There will be 3 videos for the same. So the first one will be extracting all links in a web page and all the workarounds around it. So these are the things that we'll cover today. Determining total number of links in a particular web page. If you want to find a particular specific link out of all those links, you know, how do you determine what is the name of that link? What link uh, refers to that link refers to what URL it has, an href attribute. So all those things will determine the coordinates of the link, the x and y coordinate. We'll also try to click on that particular link, and then we will try to use a for loop, wherein we can determine, print all the names of that link, and if certain link is visible or not visible. If it is not visible, it will come out blank in the output console, but how will you determine whether it is visible or not? How does Selenium work around with the invisible links? So all those things we'll discuss. So let's go ahead. So I will be directly, I created a package over here. So I just make a class and I'll write BBC News Channel. Please do follow my Hindi video if you people are more comfortable in that, but I have to take care of both my Hindi and English subscribers. So okay, so let's go public static. Okay, so I'll call the binary WebDriver manager.chrome.driver. So driver.manage.window.maximize. Actually, I'm using MacBook today, even though my Windows laptop still does exist, but I thought I'll start a new series with my MacBook so that people might find little interesting. Wait guys, let me disable the... Okay guys, so let me first check whether it is working or not. Because there was a certain concern. Maven was not working, but somehow it made it work. But still, okay, it's fine, no problem. So bbc.com page is opening. All looks good. So what I'm gonna go is I'm gonna go and just print the I just go ahead and print the driver of title of the landing page, title of this page, using driver.getTitle. Okay, so yep, that's it. So let's stop right now and let's discuss anything about it. See, the first and foremost thing that if you open any browser and if you want to check out what the links are, so this is, let's say, bbc.com, or you guys can open cnn.com, whatever it is. See, I'm trying to open news channel because news channel have a lot of news, especially in the form of links, and uh, today's news will be history for tomorrow. So tomorrow's if I open tomorrow CNN.com, different form of links available. So technically, I'm not aware of the fact what links will come up tomorrow. So the links are consistently changing accordingly to the news that comes up. So let's say, for example, I go with BBC.com, and if I right click anywhere and just inspect anything, so let's say, for example, I right click on home page and inspect this fellow. So we have this anchor tag. Okay, so many people do this mistake. They tend to believe that they go into the finder section and just type /a, and they say total number of links is 309, which is not true. This /a is not representing the number of links. This /a represents any text which says /a. This /a does not represent anchor tags, which actually is the HTML tag of links. So this I'll show in the coding part of it. So whatever you see right now, /a, many people say these are the number of anchor tags, and that means the number of links. And it, as of now, it says 309, which is not true. So if you guys remember, one of the locators, very important locators in Selenium is tag name. So today, using this tag name locator, we will determine about the links of this BBC homepage. So let me do one thing. Let me minimize these import packages so that I get more space. Okay, so what I need to do is I'll use driver.findElements. Sorry, find elements tag, and here I'll use by.tag_name. And what is the tag which I'm using? I'm using the tag anchor. This is the tag name I'm using. So this will give me uh, the 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 authenticity to determine all the links which are associated with the HTML tag A. That is what tag name means. But this line will not give you the total number of links in the web page. So now find elements method returns a list of web element. Okay, so list of, so let's say all links. Okay, now the question comes, why we are using list? See, list does not have any kind of a finite value. So tomorrow more links will come up or lesser links will come up. The number of links will change, depending upon the number of news. So list of web element is what we use here. Okay, now let's determine the total number of links in this page. We saw that, which is a very wrong assumption that many people do. I'll show it again. Many people go into the finder and just type /a, and they believe that 309. No, it is not true. We'll see how. So to determine the number of links in this web page, we will print the number of links. So total number of links for today is 18th July, because I'll write specifically. Tomorrow it will change. All links dot size. So let me run this code. I'm not concerned about the page, I'm concerned about the output. So output will show up once everything gets loaded. Okay, it is 281. So technically this 309 is wrong, because see, the first line it highlights to, it is not an anchor tag, it is rather a link tag, which has a /a as a text for whatever that name of the href is. But this is not true. Please, people, stop doing this mistake even in interviews. Even I have asked this question, and many people say, "Sir, this is the way you find it." No, this is not the way you find it. There is another way to find this thing. You can use something like driver dot find element by dot xpath, and you can use this value. This is still rather correct. I mean, if you want, you can use this. This is still correct. But please do not say in the interview /a in the finder section. No, in the DOM you just go into the finder and do /a. This will not give you the complete total number of links. That is not how it works. So what you need to do is, instead of writing it here like this, you can use this list over here. I mean, you can choose to replace this with this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. Okay, so for the time being, let me make this one the tag name as java dot find elements. Sorry. So as of now, let me comment this tag name, and we'll see whether even XPath, using XPath like this, gives us 281 or not. Okay, so let me clear the output console and let me run again. I'm doing it, I'm doing it very slow so that you people actually understand, because many people do this mistake. Do not do this mistake. So let's wait. See, even this one is working absolutely fine. So you can choose anything, either this one or this one, but I will prefer, let's go with the tag name. Okay, so I'll make this one. So it is up to you. You can choose this one or that one, but I'll go with this. Okay, so let me close the extra unnecessary browsers because I'm not using driver.quit. So it will open a lot of browsers. Okay, so this is one thing. Now let's see, for example, you'd want to determine um, a particular link. Let's say you want to determine, since it is using list, so the count starts from 0th position. So in the 0th index, the first link comes in. So let's say, for example, I will try to print the 101st link. Okay, I want to determine the 101st link. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just trying to pick the 101st link. Just picking the 101st link. Okay, I'm just picking the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write all links dot get, and I'll give the index. The 101st link will fall under 100th index, and this is nothing but a web element. So I'll write web element, any link is this. So this will give me, now it will not give me the name or anything. So if you want to determine what is the name of the 100th link, name of the specific link, or whatever, the 101st link in the 100th index. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the print. So let's say name or text of a particular link is, in this case, the 101st link, which I'll write any link dot get text. So this will give me the name of the 101st link. So let me just run this code. It might take some time because BBC is quite a big news website, and there are a lot of links in it. So to populate a lot, see, name or text of a particular link is culture. So the 101st link which exists in the 100th indexing position of this particular list is culture. You can see this. Okay. Now let's move ahead. Let's say, for example, see each and every link in a particular web page. Let me close this one which is not open. Each and every particular link, see, if you inspect this link, it has a certain href attribute, it has a certain URL associated with it. So let's say, for example, you want to determine what is that URL associated to that particular anchor tag or that particular link. So you can use that. So write determining the href attribute associated with a link, with a particular link. Here we are using the 101st link. So I'll just try to print. So I'll write URL associated with this link is any link dot get attribute. The attribute here is href, because you know href attribute is determines the URL value. The value of this attribute href gives the particular URL of associated with that anchor tag or the link. So let's again determine this. Okay, let me use driver.quit, otherwise it is affecting my system speed. Okay, doesn't matter. Let me get close, that's good. We'll get the output in the console, that is what we are interested in. Let's go back to the output console and wait for the same. So this is what we get. See, name comes out culture, and when we haven't checked what exactly the 101st link is in the web page. We are just trusting what Selenium is saying to us, and see, it's correct. This is the proof which says that the 101st link, which has the name culture, is actually having an attribute href with this value. That is, this is the URL which is associated with that particular link. Simple, it's very easy. Now let's determine the x and y coordinate of this link, that is the positioning of this particular link. So you just need to, it's a very simple thing. You can just write the x coordinate is, you can just write something like this, any link dot get location, and since it is an x coordinate, you can write dot x. Simple. And now if you want to add the y coordinate, and you can write y coordinate is, you can write any link dot get location followed by y. Simple, you'll get the location. Anyways, I'll not take the printout. I'll not do the execution right now. We'll execute after some point of time. So now this thing, you will get the output once you do this. Now the most important part, which is also asked in the interview. Okay, let's click on this link. This is also something. Click on that particular link. So how do we click on that link? Very simple. Any link dot click. So it will simply click on that link. Okay, so we can determine the driver of this particular page too once it clicks. So that we'll know whether it is actually going there. So we can write, sorry, title of the page, title of the culture page is, you can get here, driver dot get title. Okay, we can come back and let's see the output. So I'm not going back just to the output console. Okay, see, it clicked on culture page. Clear? And then it closed it. And see, it also gave the title of the page. That makes sense. Now, either we can go back. Okay, so we can go back, driver dot navigate dot back. So we can come back. So this will come back to the home page again. Okay, so driver.navigate.back will give you the home page again because you are going from bbc.com and clicking on this. So now you're coming back. Okay, why you are coming back? Because I want to do something back in the BBC homepage. So what I want to do is, I want to, now the most important thing, print all the links in the BBC homepage. Okay, the one which we have created the list of web element all links. I want to print here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a for loop. Indexing starts from 0, all links dot size I plus plus, and here I want to determine the total links which I have. So first and foremost, I need to determine all links. I need to give the indexing with the ith value which I have just used for my for loop. Okay, and this is nothing but, this is also a web element, and you can see as per total links. Okay, so if you want to get the names printed, you can simply write here you can use total links dot get text. Very simple, no big deal. The only thing is I want to wait a little while after it moves to driver dot back, um, because there are chances that it might throw element not found exception or something like that. So I want to give 2 seconds here for Selenium to hold back and not rush, because Selenium runs quite fast. I've saved it. Okay, let's see. I'm clearing the output console. I'm running again. So it will go to the culture page, and then it should come back to the BBC page. It goes to the culture page, and I think it should come back to the BBC page. Now once it comes back to the BBC page, it should determine, okay, see, I see there was a failure. Wasn't I saying state element? Okay, so this example, I wanted to show this tail element reference exception example. I wanted to show you this. That is why I made this thing. So I will handle this, but right now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to click on this. I'm not going to click on the culture link. I do not want to determine the driver.get title. So technically I don't need this. Okay, so neither do I need the thread.sleeve as of now. I just will determine now again. I will run the code again. See, Selenium does not work the way you think it works. No. Why this thing happened, why you got this tail element difference exception, that I'll tell you in the next video. But as of now, we need to determine this. So let's go ahead and run again. Okay, now you can see a lot of links are getting displayed. And sometimes you see there is a lot of blank. See, there are blanks too. See, there is a lot of blanks. And there are blanks. So these blanks are actually links which are invisible. Selenium can determine the presence or the absence or the visibility or the invisibility of a particular link, but how does it manage that? We'll discuss sometime later. But as of now, what should we do whether this particular link is visible or not? As of now, from the output console, there may be a couple of links here which are not visible. So whether a particular link is visible or not, how do we determine? So well and good, I'll just do a small change over here. That will be total links dot is displayed. I will use this. Save it, run again. Let's go to the output console and check. See, now you can see anything which is not visible is coming false. The ones which are visible are coming true. See, there are few false cases, few false links because they are not visible. The ones which are visible, see, false again. This is a false again. The ones which are visible are coming true. The ones which are not, they are coming false. As simple as that. That means Selenium knows that, can feel the visibility and all that, but it does not take a certain action, and how it takes, we will discuss that later. So as of now, you can do this. I mean, if you find the, one second guys, you can take a screenshot of this. I think you can practice. This is what the first video of this particular multiple object extraction link is. I think I've explained quite a few things here. In the next video, I'll explain a little bit more about how the tail element reference exception and other things can be handled. So thank you so much guys uh, for being loyal towards my channel, and I'll continue putting up more videos. Thank you so much. Sathika signing off.